Well, hello, gardening friends. Hope everybody is having a good winter so far, and I hope we are about done with winter. Only a few more days till spring. And I don't know about you guys, but I've got spring fever bad. So, I thought I would do a little video. It's been a while. Went to Mighty Dollar this weekend and picked up some things. I've been to the Peddlers Mall, and I've also been to Lowe's, Home Depot, and Tractor Supply. And I just wanted to give you a little video and show you all the goodies I've got. Okay, so those of you that don't know Mighty Dollar, it's another version of a Dollar Tree, but I think it's a lot bigger than a Dollar Tree, and they've got a lot cooler stuff. So anyway, this here, I don't know what you call that, but yeah. I've got some red jars. And the reason I collect the jars is I use these for my borders on my garden flower beds. Just to give some interest in the garden. A little bit of garden art. Got some galvanized wire for $1. These are sets of 2 flower pots. So, if you're a gardener and you love to garden and full with flowers, then you can never have enough flower pots. I also picked up these packs for starting seeds. The peat moss packs and planters. I'm going to be starting a lot of seeds within a few days, because I'm going to get an early start, and I'll have to start them around 6 weeks before our last frost date, which is around the 20th of April here in Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, so I just got a cheap water bottle to keep my seedlings moist. Also found these. These are plant markers. Quite a few in a thing. I thought it'd be helpful to keep track of what I planted, because I'm planting a lot this year and I do not want to lose track of what I've got growing. I picked up these notebooks just because I'm gonna start jotting down gardening notes and when to plant what, that sort of thing. I know these are for the kitchen, but I've got them to protect young seedlings that I plant directly in the ground. So I thought that they might be protected with those from the rabbits and stuff, or whatever that might get them before they mature. These, got a rake and a shovel. Not bad for $1, and they look pretty, they look pretty decent. So, anyway, all that was from the Mighty Dollar. Alright, now for our Peddlers Mall finds. I found this homegrown seed company. How fitting for me. Also been looking for one of these. This is a we're open sign. Come in, we're open. And on the back it says, "Sorry, we are closed. Please come back later." So I've been looking everywhere for one of these. Alright, now the rest of the stuff. So, I picked up 4 Ferry Morse grow lights. I've heard a lot of good things about these, got a lot of good reviews, and this is what I'm going to use to be starting my seedlings. They are at wow, I can't remember if I got them at Lowe's or Home Depot. I think Lowe's. They're at Lowe's for like $38. Okay, now I'm going to go over the seeds I will be planting for this year. Okay, first we got basil. And I don't really cook a lot or use a lot of my herbs in cooking. But I mainly got this one for the color of the foliage. Okay. Next I got some sweet peppers. Thought I'd give those a try. I don't know if any of you have tried the sugar snap peas. I get a salad mix from the grocery store, and they've got some in there, and they're delicious. They're so sweet. And anyway, I'm gonna grow me some this year because I really like them. Cucumbers. I couldn't tell you how many cucumbers we got off of just 2 or 3 plants last year, so I think, yeah, I'm not gonna do as many because you will get a lot of cucumbers just on a very few plants. I'm also going to be growing green beans. I've got the Blue Lake Stringless and the Kentucky Wonder pole beans. We've got some peas, the bush type. I got these organic heirloom sugar baby watermelon seeds. Got some chives, some summer squash. I'm going to attempt to grow some onions. These are Walla Walla. I've never grown onions before, but as we all know, gardening is always an experiment, and it's always changing, and you learn different things as you go. Here again, I've got some lettuce. Probably not going to eat. I mean, I'll probably eat a little bit if it goes good, but I mainly got this for the burgundy foliage. Got some more squash, some garlic chives, cilantro, and some sage, some common sage. Here again, I probably won't use a lot of this in cooking, but I love the color of the sage and how it grows, the texture and the shape of the leaves. I think is really pretty. Almost like lamb's ear, that kind of grayish green leaves. Okay, so another project I stumbled upon, or idea. I will be growing some gourds this year, and I plan to dry them, and I'm gonna make birdhouses out of them. So I'll be drilling the little hole for the birdhouse, and then I'm gonna paint them up, and that'll be a new project that I start on. I've got some pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna try those. You know me and Halloween. 2 things I love is Halloween and gardening, if you know anything about me. Alright, we've got some alyssum. I've got 3 or 4 boxes somebody gave me last summer of those. So I've got plenty of those to start. Alright, now for our zinnias. First kind we've got is the Purple Prince. So pretty purple ones. I've got all kinds of the mixed color ones. The orange, yellow, pink, and white. As you can see, I love zinnias. Not only are they gorgeous when they are all in bloom and all together, really makes a big statement. Got some solid red ones. But not only are they beautiful, they are super easy to grow. You can always count on zinnias. And then here's another type of zinnia. I've not planted this kind before. It's a pinwheel mix. Almost reminds me of Cosmos, kind of. Okay, then we got some Blue Boy Bachelor buttons. Alright, let's go back up here. I've grown this before. This is really pretty. It reminds me of like a Christmas garland or something with the green and the red. So I'll be growing that again. I love hollyhocks. I've got 2 planted out there now that have come back. They are green, so I guess they've made it through the winter. But I'm gonna try this kind, and these are black, or kind of purplish black, which I thought would be really pretty. I want to try these. These are Chinese lanterns. Okay, nasturtiums. I'll probably be planting these around my vegetable garden beds because they're good pollinators, and not only that, you can pick the leaves, and I believe the flowers are edible too. So yeah, learned that not too long ago, that you can eat these. People put them in their salads and things. I've got some sunflowers, a few different types, and a garden friend on YouTube. Her name is Lark, and you can find her under Lark's Perennials and Gardens. But she grows Mexican sunflowers. And if you remember last summer, I told you my favorite colors in the garden are orange and purple. So these will be a nice pop of orange, something new for me to grow. And they're gorgeous. Alright, we're going to go down here to Morning Glories, the Heavenly Blue. I also love the blue. I think blue, purple, and orange are my favorite in the garden. Couple different types. I'm gonna try this Scarlet O'Hara. I've never tried the solid fuchsia color before. I'm gonna grow some moonflowers. I thought those were pretty. Again, I love white. I guess I love them all, right? I'm gonna try these Oriental poppies. Now, I had a hard time starting these before. They're kind of difficult to get going. I know you plant them, but they do not bloom until the 2nd year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. 2nd year of sowing, you'll get blooms. So, I will have to use maybe one of those garden stakes, name tag things, to plant or stick in beside them so I know that they're there, because it might take a little bit for them to get going. I got balloon flower, and I've got some of those already matured out in the garden. They're just pretty. And bellflower. So those are all the seeds I've picked up. Now these are not counting the ones that I've harvested from the garden this past fall. So we've got a lot of seeds to grow. So I will be starting my seedlings in these, as well as the ones I've got from Mighty Dollar. I've got potting soil I'm going to use. But anyway, these are different cells. It's like a mini greenhouse. Those are by Burpee, and you can find them by Jiffy as well. This holds 72 starters. And what you will do is you moisten the little cells, and they expand, and you plant your seedlings in there. Never done this before. This is something totally new, and I'm looking forward to it. Everything with gardening is an experiment, and it's always changing. You're always learning new things. Got some of these. These are Jiffy strips that I'll be planting more seedlings in. Alright. Some things I got at Tractor Supply. This is Lily of the Valley, which is gorgeous once it starts taking over and filling in. It looks pretty in masses. I've got hummingbird vine, which is, I think, is pretty much like a trumpet vine. That's what it looks like to me. bleeding hearts, which this is a spring blooming plant. Okay. So for some fruits, I've got the blackberry. We're gonna try these. And I've got some raspberries. And sorry about that. We're going to be growing an apple red delicious tree. I also picked that up at Tractor Supply. Also, I'm going to plant elephant ears. Now, these in our climate, since we have harsh winters, this is going to be a plant that I'm going to have to dig up, and I will have to replant every spring or so. Okay. Now, this thing that I just tripped on, that's what that loud noise was. My little bike that I picked up at the Peddlers Mall. It's got a spot for a planter. Thought it was cute. I couldn't pass it up. Got this little 2-tier plant stand for $10 at the Peddlers Mall. And this old metal 10 feeder that I will be using somehow, you guessed right, to plant flowers in. Alright, gardening friends, well, I've got spring fever and I've got my work cut out for me. I'm going to get a head start on seedlings, and I will keep you updated on my progress and let you know about these grow lights. Alright guys, take care. Bye for now.